Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip and today we got another match on Borneo. I will keep casting them as long as they keep coming. So, I hope you're not sick of Borneo yet. I am not. It is so pretty and it is a payload. So, interesting. We're seeing the medic run not quick fix, Kritzkrieg Medigun for defensive on the first point, so that's really interesting. But let's go over the teams real quick. On blue, we have the Over and Out team, featuring Soyboy. Oh god, that's gonna mess me up. Soyboy on Medic, Furry is Spy, Zalex is Sniper, Alan is Heavy, Slap My Shiny is Soldier, Marjorie is Pyro, Drake is Engie, Babaluva is Demo, and Schleiner is Scout. So I'm gonna keep an eye on the Medic for Red, which is the team Irae, I think. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but so that is the world's fastest, and it cuts off, of course. So we're just gonna call him Red Med for right now. Red Med, what are you doing with that Kritzkrieg? He's right now pocketing the Soldier, so I'm guessing gonna be some crit rockets going down. Excited about that, and immediately the Sentry Gun goes down for the red team. It was in a very awkward, open position right there. Oh, Kritz is popped, but at the same time Uber is, and Kritz does absolutely nothing right there, but the Uber is mowing through the house, may be able to catch out the Soldier right here, and indeed they do. Alan and Soyboy, that's fun to say, I invite you to say it for a second. I managed to take him out. But World's Fastest Spy, that's it, World's Fastest Spy is on Medic right now. And so yeah, that Kritz really didn't do a whole lot right there. Also, interesting Sentry Gun technique, which was to set up a level 3 up really close, hopefully to delay the team a little bit more, but then set up the dispenser and all that fun stuff in the back. So once that previous gun goes down, he would build up again back here. But as we saw, they both went down pretty quickly. We're gonna have a Kritzkrieg. Oh, World's Fastest Spy lost Swifty right there, or lost his Heavy right there, and then immediately fell. Oh, Scumbag Swifty. Are there two Swifties? There's Sticky Swifty, and then Trippy Swifty, and Scumbag Swifty. Super guys. That's okay. Well, then I'll just refer to them as their adjective. So anyway, he got a nice spy pick there on the Medic. Slap My Shiny Jesus. Huh, interesting. That's a new name. I've never heard that one before, but Zalex is rocking the, oh my goodness, what is that one? Is that the Sydney Sleeper? I don't know. Anyway, I need to play some Sniper more. Watching a Furry though as he tries to track down this Spy, and Scumbag does eventually go down. So we'll see what kind of defensive setup I'm gonna call him DI. I don't want to embarrass myself anymore. Has got going on is pretty standard setup for the second point. We have a level 3 Sentry Gun. The Heavy is kind of far up. He's actually a little too far up. Schleiner takes super down, and but Schleiner gets taken down by Sticky with a nice headshot. Could have actually done a lot of damage right there. As a scout, he could have pushed that car pretty far, but that headshot prevents that. So well done right there. And Engineer is still up, so Captain Murdoch is going to rebuild at this point. And we're seeing again the positioning very typical. The Heavy right behind the wooden fence, Medic trying to stay out of position, out of sniping, and then Pybro doing some great spy checking action. So nice setup right there. We'll see how blue decides to go at it. They do have an Uber. Soyboy, oh man, oh, Uber dropped right there. Red Uber's popped though, and they're actually gonna push up and see if they can't get some more action going on. Try to find that cam, but actually they're going to fall back. Not a bad idea, because they are going to have that Uber advantage. Well, actually pretty slight, because it looks like Soyboy was on the divide us all. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, yes, as we've seen, the Red Medic has gone back to regular Uber gun. I am excited about that. Probably the best choice at this point in the match. Later, I would think it would be fun and maybe advantageous to pop out that crits to take the enemy by surprise, but it just doesn't work at these early stages, and especially when you do have time to build a level 3 Sentry Gun and build that Uber up. So, we'll see about that. Schleiner doing some spay chicken. That's not my shiny Jesus. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. We'll watch a sniper battle going on right here, and Zalex gets the best of Sticky Swifty. However, he took some damage right there from a flare right to the face. I don't think I mentioned it, but these are two UGC Red Steel teams that were having some fun over the summer. Red Uber popped right now in response to Blue. We'll see who runs out first and who can do the most damage. Pyro goes flying. If he only turns around, he could have had a nice pick on the medic right there, but he did it. Fell back to the gun. Not a bad idea, and actually not many blue players, or red players for that matter, taken down in that crits pot for both teams. So, a lot of work to be done. Sorry, just refreshing the HUD right there, and I don't know why it's lags, but meanwhile we watch Sticky get a nice headshot on Soy Boy, who is not running the Vitasaw. I apologize, I got that wrong. Not the first time. If I got everything right though, it wouldn't be interesting, right? I think. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, you're still here, so I must be doing something okay at least. Anyway, that's going to buy Red Team a huge Uber advantage, and I'll be interested to see if they decide to be aggressive with this or just sit back and be passive. I always support being aggressive, but at the same time, you don't want to lose this point because it's so easy to defend, so you might as well just sit back and wait for them to push in. And Medic is really well protected right now. He's got his Pyro on him, and why not? I would say hold it and be defensive with it at this point. Soy Boy is working up his Uber. He's going to have quite a bit to go because he is still working. See if douchebag me, alright, is going to be able to do stuff. Going to be able to do the action. Just spamming right now. Not bad technique. Is kind of like a roaming soldier, kind of going for flanks and protecting those flanks from scouts. Especially this area over here is very easy for a scout to get in. Meanwhile, we did see a sapper go down, but Pybro was there. Engineer is down, but again, Pybro can't underestimate or ever overestimate. What am I trying to say? Anyway, both Ubers going down. We'll see Blue wears off first, but they're not able to do anything. Heavy does go down, but Red did not follow up on any of those kills. Captain Murdoch, meanwhile, is taking his sweet time getting back. Man, that spawn time. So frustrating right there. But his team is doing a good job holding on to the point, and his sentry gun is still up. Shrimpy is building up that Uber with the Boston Basher. A standard technique, because of course with the Boston Basher you do not use ammo, but you also do self-damage. So the medic can build his or her Uber faster than normal. So we see that Over and Out has 2 minutes left to cap this second point, and if they don't, DI is going to have actually a pretty, a not so challenging round ahead of them. So it's really up to Over and Out to get this point right now. Sticky taking down Zedix. Here comes the demo without an Uber, but he forced the Uber on Red, and look at Blue right now though. They have a lot of players down and a lot of players hurt. This could be a time for Red to push forward and just completely annihilate the other team. I would actually kind of suggest it because there's nothing really preventing Red from doing that right now. They could establish a forward position and then really shut down this push, the Blue, any chance of a Blue push, because we do have 1:20 seconds left. It's going to be very hard. Soy Boy is going to have an Uber up, I think, unless he's running crits. Oh, Scumbag gets behind there and takes down Zalex. Cart does get capped though. They're just doing a push behind it, and very, very hard to get by that sentry, but able to do it finally, and with the rest of their team, except Schleiner and McFurry, or Furry, I don't know where the Mick part came in, probably because I wanted McFlurry, which for the non-American viewers is McDonald's ice cream and candy mixed up in a delicious fashion. And that sounds so good right now. And I wish I didn't mention it. Anyway, we're seeing, again, Captain Murdoch is going for these pretty standard positions, except for the first one, which was an interesting technique, but it didn't really pan out. But yeah, so pretty standard sentry gun position right here. It's very, very well protected, especially if you get you need the Pybro up there, right, though, to watch out for spies and sappers and such. But right here you get access to this point, and right here, these 2 choke points, which blue has to come through. So, a nice position. And also, if you hold it, that means, just like we just saw the red soldier do, you can get up on the balcony, drop down right on the cart. So, that is that positioning there, going for right there, but it looks like Soyboy has his crits up, and ready to do something with it. I'm gonna pop it on the heavy right here, going for the gun. Medic is trying to distract the gun and actually doing a pretty good job of that, but red Uber's popped and the Pybro is making it so hard for anyone to get shots on the gun, so the central gun is going to stay up. Nice job right there by red Pyro, who is scumbag Swifty. So there we go. So gun is still up, still firing away. Blue Spy though, I think is somewhere alive. We'll see if can't get on his cam. There we go. Indeed, he's got behind the stuff, gets the NG, gets the sappers on both the sentry gun and the dispenser. Oh no, but Scumbag is there, and being a scumbag, he doesn't manage to save the gun, but he does save the dispenser, so that means NG can come back. Oh, nope, NG is not going to come back and build at all. Blue is doing a great job pushing in. Great communication there for the blue team, for the Spy to say, you know what, even though the Pyro saved some stuff, it's really, we gotta push right now, guys. Gotta push, and indeed they did. So, that last point is going to be a doozy to cap, though. If anyone has been watching these Borneo casts, you know that it's quite easy to turtle here on this last one. So we'll see how DI decides to do it and how Over and Out decides to approach it as well. Let's see now. I'm not completely sure I love this sentry position right here by Captain Murdoch. It's going to go down very, very easily, and he is not completely, well, even where is he? This could be another little distraction sentry that he just built it far up, and then as soon as it goes down, he builds another one farther back. Let's see, does he have his, he does have his dispenser back here. So that is what he's doing. Alright, I understand that. I can get on board with that. I do like to see clever indie plays, and it looks like Captain Murdoch knows what he's doing. So, very good. Let's see if the rest of his team knows what they're doing with this defense. That is the question. They do have an Uber, and holding on to that. Meanwhile, Soyboy just went down, doesn't have Uber, so I say here's a time to pop that Uber and annihilate the other team. But as we've seen, Red has not been very eager to be aggressive. Oh. Furry gets a big stab right there on World's Fastest Spy, the medic for Red, and he is down, dropping that Uber. And Blue is gonna push right here, even though there is a Spy on the cart. We'll see if he can't do any damage, but Scumbag going down. And actually, where is the rest of Blue team? They're not pushing. Okay, so Heavy was down. Looks like Shaner is really hurt, so he had to fall back and get heals. Zelix is also really hurt. He's actually gonna die. But, alright, here comes Blue with that final push. Walking into a level 3 sentry gun, but the Sapper goes on. But the Sapper gets taken off again by that pesky Pyro. But Captain Murdoch is down, so a non-Ubered push could really take it down right now. One Demo Man, one Heavy, one Soldier spamming it. Any of those options could easily take it down. However, Soyboy does have a Uber, so probably going to use that to take it down. Watch Alan as he gets the Uber. Oh, but it gets switched off of him. Very unfortunate right there. Wonder what happened. But not going to be able to push in now and get that sentry gun. So I'm really curious about what happened there with Soyboy and how he lost his Heavy. Or maybe he popped it and then popped it on the Heavy at the very last, so Uber ran out. And Alan was so hurt right there. Well, anyway, that is going to delay their push a little bit more. And right now they're actually getting into the danger zone of payload times. They are around 13 to 14 minutes right now, I believe. And that is at the max you want to be. Otherwise, it gets very, very hard to defend for that long. So we will see if they need to do one last push that is very successful. Otherwise, it's gonna really screw them for the second round, or the second half of this first round. And of course, it is payload stopwatch, which means we will each team has the chance to push and defend. First one to push forward. You know the rules. I'm also trying to concentrate on what's going on the cart. Senjugun is down. The red Uber lasted longer than the blue Uber, though. The red Pyro is trying to air blast off, but he goes down. The only one spy left for the defensive team, but not able to take it. Not able to do it. So 14 minutes 3 seconds. A hefty time right there for payload, but not impossible. So. Oh, I hate that hat. It grosses me out so much. That's so gross. Schlainer, why do you do that? Anyway, we can go over the DI team right now. As we saw, they're all scumbags. They're all Swifty. Some of them are scumbags. Oh, we have Scumbag on Spy. We have World's Fastest Spy on Medic. Sticky is on Sniper. Scumbag Swifty is also on Pyro. Super Swifty is on Heavy. RX is Demo. Shrimpy Swifty is Scout. Captain Murdoch we saw is on Engineer. And Douchebag is on Soldier. So let's see what kind of setup this red Inchi has got going on. And I like this very much. Looks like he built at spawn a little bit and now is bringing it out. So Drake has a very distinct plan. The problem is he needs to get a dispenser somewhere, probably a teleporter too. But you know, we've seen this point is so hard to hold. So I wouldn't be surprised if he just kind of, I don't know, kind of, yeah. Anyway, so we're watching the rollout right here. Schlainer doing some nice work on Douchebag, getting the assist in that kill. See if he can't take down his opposing scout, and he does indeed. Shrimpy goes down. Schlainer's doing a little bit of hide and seek. He's behind the tree. Nobody can see him. And meanwhile, the Ubers still have not gone off. So we'll see. Oh, Furry gets a nice stab on Drake. So NG stuff is going to go down immediately. So we're seeing again how hard it is for the NG to keep a gun up on this first point. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I haven't played it too much competitively, but I can imagine being super frustrated as an engineer. Here's the red Uber pop in perfect timing, just in time to get on the cart. Actually, the Heavy passed up the scout who was on the cart, but eventually he does go down. Oh no, but he lost Soy Boy, his medic, so we'll see if Alan can't get some more Ks right there, but no, he's being focused down by Douchebag and Shrimpy, and he does indeed go down. So Blue is going to be able to continue this push, and DI will have a little longer time there than over and out. So they really have to make up that time in this next section, where it took a bit of time for over and out to get through. So we'll see if they can do it. Furry in on the cart and getting a stab on Shrimpy, but that's all he can do before he goes down. Trying to get that last defensive hold, but not able to do so. We see a little forward aggressive NG action with the sentry gun, which is always fun. He's just putting out a ton of damage, and nobody knows where it is. And so Captain Murdoch's got to be excited about that, even though he's dead. So that's always great when you're playing roaming engineer and you just pop a sentry down and you still hear it hitting, doing damage after you're dead. Always very entertaining. Schlainer wants to get in there very bad. Will he, though? Okay, I can't stand to watch that anymore. I'm sure it would have been an excellent fight, but that was crazy. So we're seeing a little bit of a delay in the push, where we saw over and out have trouble, because that second point is so easy to defend. Engineer can get a really good defensive spot and do some nice work. A Bizarre Bargain, that's the name of the gun. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Not a gun you typically see in competitive. So I'd be interested to hear everyone else's thoughts on that. I don't have too many thoughts on being sniper, so I won't offer you those. Anyway, a huge Uber push right in for DI and almost wiping out the entire red team. I was going to say, except for the Heavy, but here comes Scumbag getting a nice pick on the Heavy. He's following up on the medic kill. Can he get him? That could be pretty important, but no, Soy Boy escapes alive. However, Blue did cap that point in less time than it took over and out to do. So they're actually looking pretty nifty right now. Nifty with all their Swifties. and continue to get a lot of Ks, and oh, Soy Boy eventually went down right there. So, World's Fastest Spy is going to have a nice advantage in Uber. World's Fastest Spy, not a spy today, he's a medic. Medics sometimes fast. World's second fastest medic, I don't know. I'm just saying crazy things. Drake is running the Eureka effect, which I hate. I could talk for a while about NG stuff, but you really don't get any advantage of it in competitive TF2. You really should be having your setup time and knowledge of where all the metal is down to like a science, where you don't waste 1 second or one move, and you really shouldn't have to go back to spawn right there. But we're seeing Blue push in with a nice Uber push. Almost got that cap, but Zelix had something to say about that, and that's ridiculously close, but there we go. Captain Murdoch going in for the last final push is able to get it, so that's going to buy them, well, not going to buy them time, but at least having that point means the cart will not have far to roll back. But as I was saying about the Eureka effect and how it spawns you back, it brings you back to the spawn. I feel like you could use any of the other wrenches and get their advantages, whereas Eureka effect doesn't do much. Also, you can't move your building once you put it there, and that is absolutely really frustrating for me because I don't know, it's just sometimes you just need to adjust by a half a centimeter or something, and it could really make the difference if you're being spammed down by a soldier or something. So not having that ability is really limiting, I feel like, and I don't know how Drake's doing it. So, but to each her own, his own, to our own, to everyone's own. And meanwhile, Attic is going to be taken by Blue. Going to be taken. Sorry about the passive voice. I know my English teacher would have a fit. Soy Boy going down. Super Swifty from close up, but actually, oh no, Super Swifty is yeah, we have a Super Swifty heavy. That's right. And 2 Scumbag Swifties, and then a Shrimpy Swifty. I don't know why their team's not named Swifty, but they possibly did this just to confuse me. I doubt it though. Here they do have this Uber. Soy Boy is not going to have anything close to an Uber, so we'll see how it goes for him. Probably not well, but actually here comes the Pyro doing his best interpretation of his best effort. I don't know what his best effort to blow back that Uber. We'll see if he can't do it. Sentry gonna sapped. Scumbag trying to get that kill on Drake, but not able to do so. So it's going to be a little bit longer for this Blue push. They're slowly running out of time, but they have more than enough. 7 minutes and 50 seconds about. So they shouldn't be worried yet. They did have a nice fast push through that middle section, which took over and out a lot longer than maybe should have. I don't know. But Alan and Soy Boy getting that Uber. Alan goes down to a headshot, and Soy Boy is getting out of there. He manages to make back to the rest of his team and does escape alive. Drake, meanwhile, is dead, but he does have Marjorie. Oh, big stickies coming in from RX. And though he gets taken down immediately after by Schlinner, he did get the med right there, so it doesn't matter, got the med. Alan, or Super Swifty, the heavy, coming in, trying to get... Oh! So Scumbag knew that the NG was down, but he really wanted the Pyro down, so he went for the Pyro kill, but did not sap first. So unfortunate right there, but it actually could be very easy for Red to take down I was gonna say for Blue to take down the Sentry Gun, but NG's back up right now. Anyway, Sticky Swifty goes down to a backstab, but wait, I meant Soy Boy goes down to a headshot. That's the moan I heard from Soy Boy complaining about being headshot. What a wimp. I get headshot like every day, and I don't complain like he does. I don't. Scumbag Swifty on Pyro, so hurt right now, but manages to get back. And 6 minutes left. Still time. But, yeah, DI needs to get some aggression going, some coordinated pushes. Right now they're looking very... well, a little disjointed. Not as together as they have been in the previous few pushes. So see if they can pull that together. And also they've been pushed back pretty far. Without that Uber advantage, they just haven't been very aggressive. And yeah, so look how far they've been pushed back right here. Red has come up to take this, I don't know what you want to call it, hallway building, I guess, which gives you a lot of access. I mean, but yeah, so they're still beyond that house that has a cap in it. I don't know how to describe these things. Alright, so there's the balcony, you remember that? So they have all this way to go in 5 minutes, I mean, which is completely possible, but again, we saw how easy it is to turtle on that last point. So they definitely need to get a lot of momentum going right here. Scumbag doing his work, so not a scumbag. And, oh, huge stickies coming in from Bulbavax. Getting those stickies down, doing some really nice work right there with that Uber, completely clearing out the blue push, so that is going to buy his team a lot of time. How did I not go over his name? I'm gonna call him Bubba. And there we go. Bubba as Demo. I feel like that actually may be the Demo's real name, Bubba. Probably not, though. And here we have the wait for the Ubers. Little bit leaves some excitement to be desired, but Blue is trying to make the most of it by pushing up really far, at least with their NG, as they also try to build Uber. But right now, you don't have to wait for an Uber in these pushes. I feel like a lot of times Highlander teams just get so concerned with waiting for that Uber and their Uber pushes that they forget that it's possible to win without an Uber. And there are these things called soft pushes, which means you push without an Uber. However, that's easier said than done. But right now it'd be easy to suicide in some players, like they actually just did. So maybe they're listening to me. Actually not. But here comes the blue Uber pushing in. We'll see if there's a sentry gun in a typical spot. The heavy's gonna have a harder time taking it down from so far away. They need help, and here comes the soldier just in time. Sentry gun gets taken down. There are a lot of red players on the cart though, even though it is so close. We're gonna see if blue has a last final push in them, probably. 3 minutes left, so only 2 up though is the spy and the medic, which is not the best combination. But Schleiner in on the medic and spy right there, that medic-spy combo. Not able to get either one, but he certainly did succeed in harassing them. Now Blue is going to have to get that Uber up and try again. Soyboy is much better off in the Uber category, so we'll see if I always keep saying, like, if Red has that Uber advantage, I wonder if they'll push out. They rarely do, and it's not that it's a bad thing, it's playing it safe, and right now that's what they need to do. Right now they need to play it safe, because they only have 2 minutes left to hold this point. It is completely possible, and especially with an Uber. So, we're going to be seeing the Uber from World's Fastest Spy soon, probably popped on this heavy Super Swifty, and since they know where the gun is right now, they'll be able to push right underneath it, get it. Oh, so close. The shield goes up though, but they're still able to do it. Right now they need to get the frags though, so the rest of the team can push in. Not able to do it. Actually, yes, they are able to do it, but Super Swifty, the heavy, goes down. Who's on the cart? Who's pushing? We'll see if we can get in there, and Red is just able to defend only with 4 up right now. Blue needs to get in there as soon as possible. World's Fastest Spy is actually there trying to get something done. Ooh, maybe shouldn't have been there. But there we go. Blue managed to get that last push in. Captain Murdoch, the engineer, with the push. So there we go. DI is up 1-0.
In 60 seconds.
And we are back with the second round, and we will see if DI can put out a short time that Over and Out will try to beat. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by chat. I'm not even gonna go there. Anyway, let us see what type of defense Red has going on right now. Looking out, where's Drake? Where's that sentry gun? I hear some sort of mechanical
Mission
thing going
begins in
on.
30 seconds.
Looks like, nope, that's, okay. Well, we'll just, look at the combo, who is holding in the right house, a good position to hold. Looks like they called the rest of the team there. Also a good idea. Need to probably get some stickers up there. Yes, we are working on a sticker trap there. So, over and out, looking pretty good right now. Scout and Soldier holding the left entrance to the, or the left exit, I guess. And Scout, or Spy is just hanging around. All right, so we will see. Oh my goodness, Echo. Sorry about that. See what kind of offensive push DI can put together in this beginning round. Blue Heavy is out, but he is just not doing too much right now. Tries to get the jump on the Red Heavy, but he was spun up and not gonna happen today. Alan actually also takes down Scumbag Swifty, the Spy who is in there behind them. Oh, and some weird graphics right there. But that is, I need to lock him out. Alright, so that initial push by Blue with the Heavy was just kind of a testing to see where the red combo was, and they did find out there in the left house. So Blue Uber is probably going to come out pretty soon right here, and we'll see if Red would be advised to wait for that blue pop. And it looks like, yes, the medic is out, and he is across the way, though. Red Uber is popped, forces the blue pop, so Red Uber popped before Blue right there. Interesting. Possibly because there was a spy on them, so not a terrible idea. Oh, Alan going down, and then Soy Boy being tracked down too by Shrimpy. So this red defense did not hold very long, and again, it's just so hard to hold this first point in Borneo. If anybody has like tricks, you should probably share it with the rest of the community, because nobody has really figured out a good way to do it. So Red is retreating, falling back as DI caps the first point in 1 minute 26 seconds, which is pretty good. It's not the fastest we've seen today. We saw 57 seconds, I think, for the first push, which was pretty incredible. So, but they are continuing to push along. They're going to have to deal with this very easily defendable space right here, and we see Drake has already got his level 2 sentry up, and a lot of demo spam coming down too, so it could be very difficult to get past this point. However, they do have an Uber that is, DI has an Uber, Red Medic went down, so Soy Boy is at a severe disadvantage, so this would be a nice time for Blue to push, and looks like they are going to do just that. Put on the gloves, they're running urgently. Heavy is getting in there. He needs to get this Pyro before he gets anything else. Indeed, the Pyro does go down. He's now spamming down the sentry, and the sentry does go down too. Wrangler was on, but could not protect from that minigun. And so Blue is now needing to push up. There's a ×3 on the cart, so there we go. But the red combo is still alive. And they're gonna pop onto the cart and have a field day with whoever is there. Although, looks like, oh, and here's the Uber pop. There we go. Save just in time to save the cart, and Alan and Soy Boy are just mowing down the blue team. Well, at least anyone who comes near. Most of the blue team has retreated, if I don't know. But it looks like that will be a pretty successful, well, it'll be a hold right there from Red, but pretty much only by Soy Boy and Alan. They need to get the rest of their team up there if they really want to make a stronghold for this position. Soy Boy is actually pushing up pretty far right now with his demo and soldier. So I'm not sure about this. They really want to continue that dominance and continue pushing Blue back, especially in this key house position, which gives you access to this field, which you can wrap around and flank from over here. Anyway, Blue Uber is popped on the Pyro, trying to come up and get some action towards the cart, but however there's another Pyro to say denied. So not going to happen right there. And meanwhile, Drake has already got his level 3 sentry gun up again. So Blue waited a little bit too long for that push, because they were, oh, that took me by surprise too. Zalek's taken down by Shrimpy the Scout, and we'll stand the furry cam for just a second. But yes, Blue waited a little bit too long to continue that push after the sentry gun went down. They were kind of annihilated by the combo and needed to have a faster recovery, which they were just not able to do. But again, this spot is very, very hard to attack, very easy to defend, so everyone always has their work cut out for them. Super Swifty is trying to get in there. Sentry Gun isn't wrangled, so he is just helping out his engineer as they spam down the sentry. And Minigun actually doing a lot of work there, but ooh, Scumbag getting in there, taking down Alan, I believe. No, taking down opposing spy, but most of blue team survived that assault, whereas red team did not. So over and out is going to have to push back. Needs to get ×3 in a cart. Usually you want your engineer, sniper, and then always the scout. Oh, world's fastest spy going down, and he dropped an Uber right there. So that's not a good sign for this blue push. DI is going to have to assert themselves in other ways and keep sending in people so that Drake doesn't have time to build a level 3 Sentry Gun. Because if Sentry Gun gets up in this position, it's going to be very hard to take out. However, DI is doing a good job pushing right here until it heavy came in and spilled everything. Alan is just spoiling all sorts of parties right now. He's a party pooper. But Drake will be able to get this Sentry Gun, I think, up a little bit. At least a level 2, but he is a little bit far from the ammo right now, so we'll see what he can do with that. However, red team is pushing up. Look at the heavy medic combo right now. They're on the balcony just trying to dissuade anybody from coming near, and they also have an Uber, which they pop immediately on the heavy to take down the other heavy. So Super Swifty goes down. Alan and Soyboy continue their assault. Get the pyro. There is a teleporter behind them too. There's a spy on Alan, but he mows him down. Teleporter is down. Oh, and the heavy respawns just in time to get taken down. However, RX is in behind them and takes down Schlainer, the scout who was with them. Did the red med survive? No, Soyboy. No, Soyboy did survive. How did he survive that? Like a boss, I guess, is really the only answer to that. So RX tried to come in there and get some stickies down beneath them, but just not able to get that kill. So really nice push right there from red. Did a lot to dissuade blue from pushing in, but now Soyboy is taking a lot of damage, but it's alright. He has Uber. Spy in on his demo and his heavy. They managed to take down Scumbag, but now there's a scout. That is their scout. And so Soyboy still has that Uber. Probably gonna wait, because by now they know blue has an Uber charge as well. So with that Uber, they can counter the Uber, of course. Uber for red is popped there on the demo man. Forces the pop out of blue. But look at red, they kind of pushing in behind them, trying to get this surprise flank. However, Bubba goes down the demo and not able to get any stickies where he wanted to. However, that still delayed the push enough and did enough damage that this level 3 Sentry Gun could survive and actually pick off people who were coming in. So, not a bad defense right now, but Xylex is down. So we'll see how blue decides to play this. They are missing RX right now, which is having, you of course needed that Dumb Man for taking down the Sentry Gun. Just saw a nice backstab by Scumbag on Alan. The heavy is down. So if this Uber is getting popped anytime soon, it will not be on the heavy. Oh, but a ton of damage coming down from Super Swifty. And the heavy is just kind of poking out there. And RX, did RX just go down? Yes, RX just went down to the Sentry Gun. He was trying to get some pills in there and be sneaky, but he was not able to survive that onslaught. Soyboy, meanwhile, has that Uber as well as a world's fastest spy. Manages to pop it just in time. And, well, there goes that Sentry Gun. Blue is going to be pushed back literally by the Pyro right there, doing some nice reflect action work, but now, wow. Yeah, looks like Super Swifty, the heavy, kind of overextended right there, was not with his medic, not with the rest of his team, and he got mowed down very easily. World's were fastest spy, also died in that exchange as well. So a little bit of a fail push there, maybe got too aggressive, maybe thought more of red was gone than it actually was. However, here comes Alan and Soyboy again, just pushing up, doing some nice work, and they're careful not to overextend. Well, they're going back right now. We'll see if what they want to do with this. Soyboy did take a ton of damage. Oh my goodness, down to like 15 health. He needs to get out of there because there's a spy, there's a scout, and none of those are fun things to deal with when you have no health as a medic. But he got some health. He got his Uber, so I wonder what we're going to do with this. Probably be aggressive again, which I love seeing as defense. Oh, but there's a drop. That's the chance you take when you try to be aggressive. Of course, that's the chance you always take when you have an Uber and you're a medic. So, such is the life of a medic, right? Marjorie gonna try to help out to defend this cart. And meanwhile, the sentry gun is wrangled, but being spammed down right there by Super Swifty, who gets the kill finally. Here is the rest of blue team helping the team push up. That is a cap, 10 minutes and 9 seconds. Pretty hefty time right there. So blue is definitely has their work cut out for them for the rest of this push. They need to keep it ×3 and keep this momentum going. They're actually doing a great job right now. Alan, the heavy, gets taken down to a headshot. Again, bit overextended right there. Heavies are having a little trouble with that, but I do the same thing. So, Soyboy, though, is still alive. He managed to escape alive, so the Ubers are going to be about even, unless one of the spies or snipers has something to say about that. We'll stick on Scumbag Swifty, the Pyro Cam, and oh my, Super Swifty going down to a rocket right there. And Scumbag has to retreat with his... Scumbag the Pyro has to retreat with his med. However, there's a lot down for red right now. Drake is down, the Pyro is down, Uber is popped on the point. Spy was trying to get in there, but not able to do so, so the red Uber managed to save it right there. Absolutely crazy. Blue Uber was popped as well, but not able to get in there in time enough to do anything. And look how aggressive Over and Out is being right here. They know that blue lost that Uber, that Uber was wearing out, and so they decide to push in and push them back. Excellent idea, not a bad strategy. See if they can make anything happen with it. Watching Shrimpy go after Schlainer and took him down. But a scout for a scout. Poor scouts. He's got a boombox though, pretty cool. Actually, Shrimpy getting in here behind the soldier and trade a scout for a soldier, which is always a good trade. And red, looking like they got some numbers down, actually just got those respawns, so never mind. But Soyboy is going to have a great Uber advantage right now, and we saw they do like to be aggressive with this. Probably ill-advised at this point because World's Fastest Spy is over 50%. They're going to be pushing in with that fairly soon, and unless they know exactly where the blue medic is, and they can force him to drop, it would not be advantageous. And we just saw Alan, the heavy, went down right there to a headshot. So very risky to be a medic in this open area right here. So it definitely looks like Soyboy is going to just hold on to that Uber. Marjorie feeling a bump, getting that fire down, doing a nice job. And now how about some reflex? And tries to bobble this heavy, but not going to be able to save the sentry gun. Red Uber has been popped in retaliation. And, sorry, my mouse, again, ran out of juice. Okay, oh my goodness, so sorry. It didn't happen. Okay, I didn't miss the end, but wow, I need a new mouse. So Blue's continuing this push, and there's no sentry gun to speak of except a level 1 that is really far back, not going to be able to do too much damage. Scout is in on here, but however, so is Marjorie, but now the Pyro is down. This could be a huge opportunity for Blue to push in. Looks like exactly that's what they want to do, but Super Swifty went down, the heavy, and oh, Soldier tried to get in there, but he was bombed out of there, and unceremonious descent into the pit. So a lot of quick action right there, but none of it resulting in the card being pushed all the way to the end. Remember, we have a time of 10 minutes and 9 seconds, which is pretty hefty already. I'm not sure. So we're over about 13 minutes right now, I think, which is again pretty hefty. We saw Over and Out set the time for 14 minutes in the first round, and DI was able to to beat that with about a minute and a half left to spare. So this team's got to get on this cart. DI's got to get on this cart to make this this time easy for them, or at least give them a chance to defend. And there we go. Scumbag gets a nice pick on Soy Boy. That's going to buy their medic a huge advantage, and that may be what Blue needs to push in. And indeed, here comes the pop. They need to find out where that sentry gun is. Pyro goes down immediately, so he will not be on the cart to push them back. However, Blue does need to get someone on the cart. Here we go. Pyro's on it. Can he defend it? No, he falls into the hole. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, the sentry gun did some work on the rest of Blue, and DI was not able to push in with that. However, Spy still alive. No, cannot get it. Scumbag goes down. Here is RX trying to get a sneaky little demo move in there, but demos can't really be sneaky. Again, Heavy trying to get a sneaky move in there, but hard to be sneaky when you're that big. So, Blue's just one by one throwing their players at this cart, which sometimes works, sometimes it's a terrible idea. When there's a level 3 sentry gun, that's a terrible idea. So right now they just need to stop, regroup, and work up that Uber again. So, this time though, going exactly for the sentry gun, but actually sentry gun went down. RX was able to get some hills in there to take the sentry down, and here we go. Finally, the cart gets pushed in by Shrimpy and his medic. So, good round right there. 16 minutes and 2 seconds though. Quite a long time. So, DI definitely has their work cut out for them. They're going to have to defend for 16 minutes. Which is possible. I mean, we just saw Over and Out do that. So, don't discount anything yet. Remember, DI is leading this game 1-0. So, if Over and Out wants to take it to a third round, they do have to pull out something that is less than 16 minutes and 2 seconds. Alright. NG, where are you? Ah, NG's building in the house. Getting some suicides right there.
30 seconds.
And, I see a lot of NGs do this, build right here, focusing right on the tree, and I just don't understand it. If they're building close and then moving, I can building close to the ammo and then moving, I can understand that, but he just got 3 suicides. He should be able to, like, build on the hill, get those suicides, and still be able to get level 3 sentry gun up. I just don't agree with this initial placement.
4, 3.
Looks like we're gonna have a pause real soon. I think at least. Yes, there indeed is a pause. Alright, there we go, we're back, and apparently one of their members for for Over and Out has a very small bladder. Anyway, we're seeing a very different hold right here from DI. They decided to go from hold a very back position. The sentry gun is back, all of the heavy med combo is back, and oh my goodness, Zalix just took down world's fastest spy with a headshot, dropped that Uber, and oh, gotta refresh the HUD. That's why I was really confused about why he. Anyway, so huge drop right there. That's again going to buy Soy Boy some nice advantage. I'm sorry, the HUD is still not working right here. Okay, finally it is going again. Again, there's lots of glitches still associated with MVM update. This HUD was, the XTV HUD was updated, fortunately, but still a little bit of issues. That's alright though. Looks like we are working now, and doing some work is the Blue team. Everyone is alive right now, and they're just continuing their push, continuing their roll. Don't have their medic up there, finally, actually, medic gets back. But frankly, there's a scout and a spy on the cart, and they are pretty unstoppable right now. They don't care about the sentry gun. Sentry gun does eventually goes down to Bubba and his stickies, but Schleiner is still in the cart and doing his best to push it. And right now, only RX is up, and I think he's just a recent respawn. So Over and Out being very, very aggressive, and that's definitely helping them. Not waiting for those Ubers to take down the sentry gun, and they really have definitely felt out the opposition right now, and they know what they can get away with in terms of soft pushes. Soft pushes, of course, meaning non-Ubers. And looks like Marjorie just tried to take out Heavy right there with a homewrecker, but decided the fire would be a better idea. I agree with that. Scumbag getting mowed down, and just look at all this time. It is going so fast. 2 minutes for those first 2 points. Over and Out is looking really dominant right now. They managed to pull some sort of inspiring halftime motivational speech out of their hat and have figured out this payload thing. So we'll see if Captain Murdoch can get a sentry gun up, because that could be huge right here and stopping the push. But oh no, the Uber is popped. It's going to get blown back by the Pyro right here, but it's only a level 2 sentry gun right now. Can they take it down? No, it is super damaged, but Captain Murdoch manages to keep it alive. So Blue did have that Uber right there, but not able to make the most of it. Maybe should have pushed in with a few more players than just the medic and heavy. However, now they are going to fall back right now because they do have that slight Uber advantage, because world's fastest spy just went down. So Soyboy actually wanted to wait for his heavy as well. Oh! Scumbag Swifty was up on the heavy medic combo, and Slap My Shiny Jesus tried to stop them, but exploded himself. Which, So Soyboy has this Uber. We'll see how they decide to take it in. I want to go on Alan's cam right here. Brings out the fists. He needs to bring out the bullets. First take down the Pyro, check. Then take down the gun. Oh, so close to check. And now take down the heavy if he can, which looks like... oh, I was just about to say check, but then Alan went down to a backstab. However, the heavy is super hurt right now for Red Team. He's still alive though right there. He just needs one shot and he'll be down. And indeed, Super Swifty goes down to a mini sentry gun. So Cart is just moving so fast right here. Over and Out has dinner plans and they need to go immediately. Sticky Swifty taking out Drake right there with a nice headshot. Need to get some more sniping action. Oh, of course, it's the caster's curse that as soon as I go on him, he gets backstabbed. Sorry, Sticky's Swifty, but Furry, nice stab right there. World's fastest spy taking a lot of damage right there, needs to fall back. So he will not be with his heavy to overheal him as he faces against the blue team, who is kind of congregating up on the left right here, except the heavy who just decides to sit on the cart and push it. Spy behind though, and oh, Scumbag getting a double stab right there on Alan and on Schleiner. We're not checking their backs, and of course that's so important when you're on the cart. However, Soyboy does have this Uber. He needs to check his back too, but it looks like he's just going to go for it, take in his demo, and RX is going to do his best to take everything down. Bubba is the demo, sorry again. And see, the sentry gun does go down. There is a dispenser left, but nobody left for Blue there to take it to the next level. Oh, poor Alligator headshot again. So that push was successfully thwarted by this kind of hodgepodge, messy defense by DI right now. And a lot by Scumbag right here. He's been doing a lot of work, and as you see, he is top on his team in points. Taking out his opposing spy right there too. He's just playing very smart right now. He knows where to go and when to fall back, and what players to get. So Bubbler's just leaving it back. Oh, huge open to, oh my goodness, this guy, Scumbag, is just living up to his name. He's just being a scumbag, but doing great work for his team, because every player he takes out is a player that cannot push forward. Oh god. Oh, finally he goes down after getting, I think, five backstabs right there, so nice work. However, he didn't get the medic, and that means that Uber is going to be able to be popped for Soyboy, but he's being blown all about, and he's super hurt right now, so he needs to fall back, because as soon as that Uber goes off, he's going to be so vulnerable. But several players going down right there. Schleiner actually taking down the dispenser and the sentry gun with his scatter gun, and oh, there goes the heavy right to there, and there's going to be nobody left to stop the cart. It's going to go in, and there we go. Over and Out takes that round pretty decisively. And that means we're going to a third round. Here, the score is just very interesting to look at. Both spies we actually say are pretty high scoring, so that means watch your backs. Alright, so don't go anywhere. We got a third round coming up. And it's now time for the decider round. Indeed, we are going to the very end. I love the high five taunt. I will never get sick of that. The pyro is always so happy. Alright, let's focus, guys. We need to focus and figure out what kind of defense DI is putting up right now. So over and out again is going to be pushing. So they have the time to set right now, and if they did anything, if they can repeat their last performance on offense, they will put up a very short time, which will be very, very hard for DI to come out against. So we're seeing the same defensive setup right now for DI, holding pretty far back. A few players who are up, well, Spy and Soldier are holding right. Actually don't have anybody on left right here. Probably should maybe send a scout or something, but wait, Spy and... Oh, Demo. Spy and Demo are holding right, and looks like Soldier's going to join them in roaming around in the front. So, there we go, and we will see how they approach this initial offense. If they just go for the same techniques they did last time, which is just be super aggressive, don't wait for those uber pushes, they could, you know, definitely win this. Of course, either team has the possibility of winning this right now. Definitely nobody is counted out. Sticky Swifty, ooh, a nice headshot. Oh, another one! I don't mean to laugh, but I was like, oh wow, I actually got those in camera. That's actually pretty awesome. But the demo is coming and bombing on him. Oh, and Bubba does take him down. So left little bits of him all over the place. Meanwhile, the Ubers are popped. They know the sentry gun is there because it was there about 20 minutes ago, but not able to take it out. So Alan just not able to focus down that sentry gun right there, and Soy Boy does get out alive, so they will be able to have that going for them, but World's Fastest Spy is still alive as well. So no Uber advantage as of right now. Right now they really need to focus on shutting down Scumbag, the Spy, because he could do a ton of damage this round if they let him have free range. However, it looks like the Pyro is sticking back with the med, just needs to keep those flames on, and actually is. So there we go, nice work from Marjorie. So Gun is still up, finally goes down. Bubba getting some stickies in there, now just need to take down that heavy. Super Swifty, who is actually pretty, well healed, but he's going to fall back with his medic. A good idea at this point. Right now Blue just needs to get on that cart. Not sure what they're waiting for. There we go, Schleiner's up and pushing with his squid head. And they're going to be able to cap this first point relatively easily, but Scumbag, oh, is on the cart and ruins both Alan's day and Schleiner's day. So, again, gotta watch out for that Spy. He is still up, leading his team in points there. World's Fastest Spy is not plain Spy. Who knew? But Captain Murdoch is going to go for that typical sentry position, which we have seen work very well when properly executed. However, it could be easily overturned if Blue can get this Uber deployed fast enough, and it looks like they are, but they will have to deal with this Uber Pyro who's doing his best to blast him all about. Alan is trying to get down that sentry gun, but just not able to do so, and then being pressured by Scumbag Swifty, and loses his medic as well. So not a great push right there from Blue. They just did not know how to deal with that Pyro that just completely shut down that push. Possibly a good idea is always to send in a bombing soldier or something to try to make that medic pop if you know the other team has Uber. I'm not sure they knew if the other team had Uber. Sometimes you have to keep track of that stuff. But Sticky Swifty is doing some nice work on Sniper, so let's get on his cam. Oh, wow. Some great shots going on right here. Sticky getting Marjorie too. I changed my mind. You're gonna have to shut down Sticky if you want to win this round. Sticky's doing some great work, just 3 headshots in a row. We'll see if he wants more though. And he does he gets Zalex! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, great action right here. He is just focusing down these Blue players, able to get them right when they poke their little heads out, and just got the drop and got the number on all these guys. They are scared to put their heads out anywhere. I do not blame them. He lets Schleiner go by, but throws some urine at him. And I just don't want to go away from the Sticky cam because he could do something amazing. Oh, but he knows there's a spy behind him. The spy doesn't know that Sticky's behind him, and this could get sticky. Oh, but Sticky decides not to go for it. He probably called it out and is letting his team take care of that. Oh, going around for this way. Well, there you go. He is down regardless. Nope, he was dead ringing, of course. Scumbag. No, I'm sorry. Furry. Furry was not dead ringing, so there we go. And how is he getting these shots? It's absolutely ridiculous. Sometimes the STV lags a little bit, and it doesn't look... the sniper shots don't look as close as they really were. So maybe I'm just incredulous, but these shots are ridiculous. So Sticky is definitely knows what he's doing with that bizarre bargain. And there we go. Getting a 5th headshot and finally getting taken down right there by a mini sentry gun. So sniper down, that means push, blue team. Even though they do not have an Uber, they could be doing some work right here, and it looks like they are trying their hardest. But here comes a red pop, and used to push everybody away. That blue heavy and blue pyro really need to push back. Look at this heavy just overextending way too much. Yeah. Red heavy I thought was going to was going to go down right there, but he had scout as backup, so actually did not. But however, blue heavy did. So again, blue push just kind of not working out so great. So far, it really hasn't even been the sentry gun that is preventing their pushes. It's been the Uber. So they need to definitely use this advantage they have. They have a great Uber advantage right now. So hopefully blue will be taking advantage of that advantage. I always hate when I set myself up to say that. Alright. But they do have that 100% right now, so need to move in fast before World's Fastest Spy gets his, but you know, he's going to get his Uber, and they're going to have, it's going to be a replay of the same thing over and over again. The Ubered Spy just blows back the heavy, and Blue's not going to be able to push. Unless they do something radically different. Unless someone gets a headshot or a backstab. So far, Furry is dead, though, so Scumbag Swifty, though, in behind the Uber, waiting for it to wear off. Uber is doing its best, but again, Uber Pyro is so OP when it comes time to shutting down the other team's Uber. And there we go, Sentry Gun doing some work right there, and Captain Murdoch getting that kill. So, same thing again and again. Something needs to change right here. So everybody thinking maybe a healed Spy will, but he's really out of position. I don't know what is he trying to go for the sneak? He is. Yeah, there are stickies on that point. So he goes down immediately to RX. That was a terrible idea. Soy Boy probably realizes that now, but you gotta try things sometimes to realize them. Alright, let's watch Zalek's cam. Both snipers going Bizarre Bargain, which is interesting. I would like to see how his sniper would talk about that. I don't know how to. I just know that Sticky is dominating Zalek's right now, and Scumbag is doing work on Soy Boy and Drake. So that is going to shut down Blue's push again. A great spy pick right there. Medic going down. I got picked by the spy. Medic pick. Anyway, Scout gets Shrimpy takes down a Furry who was trying for a sneaky little cap right there. Not able to do so. He was dead ringing though, so they gotta watch out. Pyro knows it, and he is doing his best to spy check. That is Scumbag Swifty, the Pyro Scumbag. But meanwhile, we have 60 seconds left for Blue Team to push this to this point. It is so close right now, but they are having so much trouble. They've had plenty of chances with Ubers, but just not able to capitalize on them. So they're probably going to have time for one more Uber. That is if Soy Boy stays alive. He is super hurt right now. Where is that medic? Shrimpy was trying to do some crazy work right there. A Scout almost succeeded in making the Soy Boy drop, but he's still going to have that Uber. The time is ticking though. They have to act fast. As soon as they get that Uber, they have to pop it. Red Uber has been popped. Interesting strategy right there. I would think they would have waited until Blue's push, because Soy Boy is going to have this Uber. Here it is, popped. on the pyro. Not a bad choice right there. They need to get a non-Ubered person on the cart, which indeed they are doing. Will they be able to get it though? Red is just throwing everybody they have at the cart, and blue cannot hold it. Only Drake and not even the heavy survives that. So wow, what a defense there by DI. They just did not lose those last players. Were able to continue to keep their presence on the point. So that means Over and Out is going to have their work definitely cut out for them. They're going to have to defend that second point as hard as DI did. And if they defend it for longer than, or if DI can't get it in less time than Over and Out did, that means that Over and Out is the winners. However, if DI does cap that second point in less time, they will be the winners. So, what kind of defense do we got going on? I mean, these teams are doing the same things over and over again, which is not surprising, I guess, because once you find something that you like, you might as well go for it. Continue to do it, but where's Drake? Okay, he's back at spawn. Not sure why. I was thinking for a minute he'd just go for a build at that second point, because they know that's really the only point they need to very strictly defend, but no, he's just a little behind right now, just now building that sentry gun. So he's got that jag, but it gives you such a slight build-up time advantage, it's not even really worth it. But so that sentry gun is going to be not very hard to take down if blue can get a soldier or somebody to spam it down. We'll see though. Red, I feel like red should be protecting that sentry gun right now, protecting their NG since he was not able to get it up in time. Instead, they are pushing out on the right. Med is careful not to poke his head out because he knows that Sniper is probably trained, Sniper's eye is trained on him. But actually, here comes Soy Boy now jumping out, popping the Uber, not even waiting for blue to do that. They managed to mow down Super Swifty, but I don't know about that pop. You really want to wait for the offensive team to pop before you pop yours as a defensive team. And they were just not able to do it. Soy Boy came out a little too early and he felt very vulnerable. Not sure why Drake is shooting the wall right there, but Wrangler can be tricky sometimes. He is still wrangling it. Needs to repair it though, and it does go down. Not able to save it right there. Super Swifty managed to take it down. 30 seconds left for them to cap the first point. Not completely difficult, and even if they can't do it in less than 30 seconds, they will still have that second point to get. So the IES pushing very fast, and again, if they do cap this first point in less than 10 seconds, they will win because they capped in less time than Over and Out. So will they be able to do it? And they do! Very fast push right there, and 4 seconds left. Crazy, crazy win right there. DI manages to pull out that win after In and Out looked very good in that second round, but kind of fell apart in the third round, I believe. So, not a bad game though. Very well played for both teams, and Sniper, Sticky Swifty, yeah, and Scumbag Swifty. They are pretty nifty in their classes. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me, guys. Thanks for Schleiner to sending me this demo. Hope to see these teams again in Season 8 of UGC Highlander. Hope to see you guys then too. So, until then, have a good day.